Hello. So, today's practice is going to be short. It's going to be short because I spent most of my time tonight fixing this, my Resonator guitar. It's a new guitar for me, only a few months I guess, and it's a cheap guitar, but it's what I wanted. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this particular kind of guitar, and I wanted a cheap sound because for the style of music I was going for. But it's a good guitar, but cheap. And so when you get a cheap guitar, it means you're getting some cheap parts and things like that. So these lines here, those are called frets, and often when you get a cheap guitar, the frets are kind of sharp. So I used this sponge sanding block to sand down and soften up the ends here of the frets, so now there's no sharp points, and rounded the neck a bit so it's easier to get your hand around, or my hand around. I also put tape on it, and then I used the cutter to expose the frets. So there was tape on it and just the metal part was showing, the strings were off. And then I used steel wool to polish the frets. That made them nice and shiny and smooth. The key word being smooth. And then of course I cleaned the guitar and used different oils and stuff to make sure it was in good condition, hydrating the fretboard and stuff like that. So yeah, most of my time today was spent tonight was spent on getting this thing in better condition. And yeah, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time practicing in the video. Put on new strings. It's already, I put on new strings so it's out of tune, because when you put on new strings, many times they stretch. New strings usually stretch over the first couple of days. There's ways to speed that up, but I didn't do those things. So yeah, you can just pull the strings and stuff like that to stretch them out more quickly. As I say, I didn't do that. Yeah. So anyway, the Resonator's in good condition now. I'm still getting used to these things on the ends of my fingers, the finger picks there. The thumb one's not so bad, but these other ones are tricky. Well, they're tricky because pulling up is no problem, like going up. But partly I want to go down as well, but it doesn't work as well going down. It kind of pulls them off. So I'm getting used to that. So when I'm going down, I use this finger, that finger, my third one. When I'm pulling up, I use these two, and then going down, I'll use that one. So it's kind of this mind game about trying to remembering which finger to use for what, and then get your thumb going in there too. Alright, sorry about that. That wasn't such a great showcase of a practice, but it's end of day. I need to go to bed. The Resonator's in good condition now. I'm looking forward to using it more. It's in open G tuning right now. That means it'll sound good. If most times you have to go like this with the guitar, right? But open G tuning means I can just use one finger anywhere, and it's all in tune. That's the open tuning, right? And that's where this thing kind of comes in, is using a slide that's just the single. Like that. That's kind of what a Resonator does. So I need to spend some time on it, get good at it. Yeah, the Resonator guitar has a cool sound. Alright, take care. See you tomorrow.